This morning, a southwest Minnesota family remembers their happy little girl who lost her battle against COVID-19. Plus, you'll meet the longtime Sioux Falls car mechanic who's hanging up his wrench following a career spanning 6 decades working under the hood. Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your boredom busters coming up, but first, our top story. We are hearing for the first time from the family of a southwest Minnesota 6-year-old girl who died from complications of COVID-19. The parents of Weekday say she was always a happy little girl who enjoyed drawing and painting. She was a first grader at Parkside Elementary in Marshall.
When she came back from school, we sometimes watch a movie together, play the music, and she playing dances, and once in a while we visit her uncle, my brother's house, once here there. We didn't go out that much.
Weekday was taken to a Vera Mccannon in Sioux Falls where she died on Sunday. State health officials say she did not have any underlying conditions. Her funeral will be Tuesday in Marshall. Rapid City area schools have decided to return to a 5-day school week in the fall. The district has also decided to take away the mask requirement for next school year. School officials say this is an effort to keep kids in the classroom and improve communication with staff and students.
There might be families, kids, adults who still wear masks because that's something that's important to them. Fantastic, I think that's great. But even just to get back in here and get going, I have no reservations. I think our district, this is fantastic that we're going to be back to normal next year.
School officials say the district will still keep some health precautions in place for the upcoming fall. Crews battled strong winds at the scene of a building fire in western Kelowland Friday. Smoke and flames were coming from a shop located in Wall when fire crews arrived. They were able to contain most of the damage to the shop and a storage facility, but a home next door has minor damage. Wind gusts reached 30 miles an hour and a red flag warning was in effect at the time. No one was hurt. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Let's get our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Scott Munt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning, Perry. Good morning, everybody. It will be a hot day today, especially across southeastern Kelowland, as numbers today may hit the lower 90s. That's what we have going in our forecast for this afternoon, with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. And we'll continue to keep an eye on the record books. We may set a couple of records today. They're within reach for the column you have there on the left. I think they're out of reach with those numbers in the middle to upper 90s for that column on the right. I'll have more details on the KELOLAND live Doppler forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Scott. Well, a longtime mechanic for Billion Automotive says it's time to recharge his batteries. 81-year-old Dick Gaddis retired Friday after working as a mechanic for Billion for the past 56 years.
Just been a great life. It's been fun. So, I'm going to miss it.
Dick started at Billion in 1965, 2 months before Dave Billion, the owner, started working there. Dick says he has a few older model cars that he plans to spend a lot of time with in retirement. A walk in Sioux Falls today will raise awareness and funding for Huntington's disease, a genetic disorder that causes the breakdown of nerve cells in the brain. The walk takes place at 9 a.m. in Sertoma Park with a live auction to follow. Organizers are hoping for a big turnout.
It's important for me and for everyone on the board and in the HD community to really spread the word on Huntington's disease, what it is. Hopefully get some folks to come out and participate, walk. It's going to be a beautiful day.
If you're unable to participate in today's walk, there are other ways to get involved. Go to this story on KELOLAND.com for resources. There are still plenty of good deals to be found on this final day of the Kingswood Rummage Sales. South Dakota's largest garage sale is taking place in homes located on the west side of Sioux Falls. Many of the homes will be offering deals starting at 8 a.m. It's the first day of the season for the Falls Park Farmers Market. Vendors are selling fresh produce and other items from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The farmers market will be open every Saturday morning through October. The Sioux Falls Polar Plunge is a fundraiser for Special Olympics South Dakota. Registration is at 11 a.m. at J&L Harley-Davidson. The plunge starts at 1 o'clock. Historic Prairie Village is hosting a consignment auction of farm equipment and tractors, industrial parts, tools, and antique equipment. The auction starts at 10 a.m. Prairie Village is located 2 miles west of Madison, South Dakota on Highway 34. Raising the Roof Part 2 is a fundraiser for the Lincoln County 4-H Livestock Complex. Doors open at 5:30 at the new Lincoln County Fairgrounds on Highway 17 in Lenox. The event includes a live and silent auction and music by the Peterson Farm Brothers. Tickets are $30 or $50 a couple. And it's practice day at I-90 Speedway in Hartford. The pits open at 2 p.m. Hot laps are at 3. Scott?
Well, a lot going on this weekend, and the first half of the weekend is looking rather nice, downright hot for some of us. And then the second half, we're thickening up the cloud cover, bringing in that chance for a couple of scattered showers. You see here on Futurecast as we go through the afternoon, I do think we'll see a little more cloud cover than what Futurecast is trying to show during the afternoon hours. By the evening, a couple of scattered showers can develop in the western South Dakota as we start to cool the atmosphere a little bit. Some of those showers will eventually move into central Kelowland during the late evening hours going into tonight. And then for tomorrow, let's just go mostly cloudy, periods of sunshine, and maybe that 30% chance for a scattered rain shower or two. And any amount that we do get for the next 7 days, the amounts should stay fairly light. You can see here that we do have a couple of areas possibly approaching 1/4 of an inch, but you know, those are totals that go over maybe 2 days. What's expected tomorrow, then maybe again midweek of next week is when we do have our next chance for rain. Temperatures today, well, they'll be warm and downright hot. Numbers in the 80s to lower 90s. Tonight will fall to the 40s and 50s. The showers will try to move west to east. And then for tomorrow will be a cooler day. Highs in the 60s and 70s. And you can check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have yourself a great weekend.